So why does hearing the word dada change everything? I really think I take for granted how many times my daughter actually says the word dada. She's just a little over 1 now, and I just put her down for a nap. And prior to that, we were just sitting on the couch watching some TV, and she just kept looking at me and saying dada. And it was her first word, and my wife always tells me how jealous she is that that was her first word. And I'm bonding quicker with my daughter than I ever have before she said that word. I think prior to that, you're just going through the motions, right, as a new dad. I don't know about you, but there's just so much change, and obviously you're taking care of a human being, right? That's now yours, but it doesn't really feel like that in the beginning. The baby's not giving you a lot of communication back, right? Other than the crying, but it just feels like it's a one-way relationship, right? I mean, they bring you joy, obviously, but you're giving so much, right? You're giving your nights up. Your life's in disarray. It's just trying to find a way to recalibrate back to a sense of routine, and it's hard, right? It's hard. Um, but if you're still waiting for your daughter or son to say the word dada, I think you're in for a treat, because when they first look at you and they say that and they recognize who you are, and you, I think it's important that you also acknowledge who you are, and actually, when they say it, look excited or give them eye contact. It just reaffirms that you are dada, and they'll keep saying it, and that's when I think fatherhood gets a little easier. You have this person that is giving you the biggest compliment in the world by calling you dada, and it just makes things a little easier. It gives you that bit of a boost that you might need just to get through the day or the upcoming months, right? Because part of that, it's one-sided, right? It doesn't. You're just giving so much of your life, right? So much of your time, so much of yourself into this human being, and once they start reciprocating that, once they start acknowledging that who you are, and it's almost a validation for all the work you did, right? For those first few months or the first 8-9 months, you say, "Wow, okay." They only said one word, but that made it all worth it, right? That made me going through the most transformative 9 months of my life, in a bad way and a good way, right? And all the emotions, it made it worth it. And now we can start talking to each other and learning about each other and figuring out each other's personality. And it's not all work, right? It's there's somebody there now that's continuing to become their own, right, in their unique way. And I think if you're a new dad out there, just wait till it happens, right? That might be hard now, but once they start talking and developing even more words and looking at you and calling you dada, I'll tell you what, you're in for something special, and it won't even feel like work anymore, because they'll feel like yours now, right? Because you know, and even making this video now, I underestimate how special it is when they call you dada. And no matter how tired I'm feeling or how exhausted I am or whatever's going on in my life, it resets me in a way that like a good nap, it resets me in a way that gives me that extra boost and makes me go above and beyond what I think I'm capable of to take care of them, right? And if you've heard the word, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't heard it yet, and you're a new dad, I can't wait till it happens for you. I really can't. Yeah, because it'll be special.